What's going on, my good people? It's a beautiful Friday, man. It's a beautiful Friday outside. Ain't too hot right now. Just outside, get my walk on, man, before I get to my shop, man, and start my work day. But anyways, look how nice it is today, man. Look at that. Y'all want to get outside, get y'all some of that? You done paid everybody else. You done paid the light company, you paid the mortgage people, the rent folks, you paid everybody else. Everybody got their money up out you. Everybody got everything up out you. What you gonna get of yourself? Not no physical gifts. This is not a physical gift or a tangible gift that you can see. I'm talking about physically what you are doing for yourself. You the greatest gift to yourself. Your body is the greatest gift to you. Go out there and serve yourself, man. Serve everybody else. You done paid everybody else. Go ahead, pay your own rent. You gotta give some time to yourself to continue being here. But anyways, what I want to talk about today is what we're gonna put this topic as. Book smart, relationship dumb. Don't think because you done learned all this stuff in college, or you done got summa cum laude and magna cum laude, that when you get into relationships, all that's gonna matter. It's really not, because this ain't got nothing to do with this. And one thing I learned about being an adult is, okay, this is what I learned about being an adult. Like, look at a music artist, right? A music artist, they sign with a label, and they have a team, and they don't really have to do anything besides worry about performing and being wherever these people say they're gonna be. So they don't necessarily have to be responsible for their own lives. Like, they can put everything on the team. They mess up, the team will fix it. Everybody fixing everything around you, so you don't necessarily have to worry about all of the different ins and outs. That's the life of most of these artists, music artists that you see out there. They sign with a label, and the label produces you with the team, and the team is around you. They do all your marketing. You got a street team. You got all of this. And then your kids are that same way. You're the team. Mom and dad, grandmother, grandfather, uncles, aunts, all of them are the team, and they make sure that the child was raised up correctly. But like that artist, let's just say you ain't selling records and they drop you from the label. And now all the stuff that the team was doing, you gotta do. That's what relationships are like. But we see a lot of people that didn't win it. But I see a lot of people go and get degrees, and then they think that degree makes them smart in relationships. Okay, congratulations, you played yourself. It ain't nothing the same. Now, you can use little bits and pieces here, but that book smart ain't got nothing. Look, have you ever seen a woman that was extremely smart get finessed by some low budget ass dude? We see it all the time where the dude throw out, I call him tricking with a gold chain. They got a gold chain, nice car. The woman like, ooh, he must got some money. He don't have no money. That's the trick. The joke's on you. Congratulations, you played yourself. Because you thought he was smart because he had a car and some money and stuff. But really, that was just the facade to get you in the door, but now he got you hooked because you're emotional. Men know that women are emotional. I wrote a book called A Good Narcissist. Men know that women are emotional, emotion-based. So y'all make most of y'all decisions based on emotions. That's why women are shopping. Every ad and everything out there is geared towards women. Women and children. All these holidays, women love holidays. But marketing understands that. So they market all this stuff to you, and they pump you up and pump you up and pump you up and pump you up and pump you up, and you think that this degree makes you relationship smart. Before I graduated from college, I was like, oh, okay, I'm smart. When I graduated college, you get this mystique about yourself. But the thing about graduating from college is it put me in a whole new mood, a whole new avenue. So I got access to a whole new group of women. And these women would come in and try to outsmart me. I had already mastered this dating stuff. That was, you know, as a man, it's a lot easier than a woman because the woman has to submit. So women naturally submit. They like you, they naturally submit. They ain't even got to worry about it. So I had that part already down packed. But when I got that college degree, boy, it gave me access to all the women that didn't have college degrees and the women that had college degrees. And that's a lot of women. So women was just coming up with little kids games. I started seeing women with college degrees, master's degrees, doctorate degrees, but they get in relationships and they act like kids. Like get mad at me, they start pouting. I don't give a damn if you pout. Pout? I don't care about that. If you don't open your goddamn mouth, it ain't no problem. And I'll sit around and be eating my food in your face. You can be kicking shit over and knock. I don't give a damn about none of that. Until you say, you said you was a grown-up, I'm going to treat you like a grown-up. They did not like that shit. I don't want to be a grown, I want to be a kid. Well, fuck it, I'm going to treat you, I'm going to put you at the kids' table. You thought that degree, you was sort of walking here with that degree and start arguing with me and get me in that emotional game. And then I was going to get off path and start doing whatever you say. That's not the case. Because I can get rid of you and go get another woman with a college degree. I can meet a woman without a college degree. And I can, shit, in 5 years, I can get a degree. Hey, degrees ain't nothing but time. If you stick around and you do what you're supposed to do and you knock that shit out, you can get a degree in five years. It took me 5 years. So for me, I took my smart hat off. When I was going into relationships, I took my book smart hat off. Because I know it's relationship shit. People see your whole life and they be like, I want this person to fund all the goofy shit that I want to do with my life. And this person's gonna fund it. That's what people start looking at you like. You become a lick. And so I had to take off my college smart hat and put on my relationship smart hat. Because people come and fleece you out your whole damn life. Haven't we seen this, ladies? Haven't we seen this, man? Somebody come in and you think they love you and they didn't fleece you out your whole life? I ain't got no time for it. So when people be saying I'm hard on women or I was hard on women when I was dating, it's not that I was hard on women, I knew me. And you're not finna come in with no kid shit, talk to no goddamn adult. Like women used to pout around me, all that pouting. Or then I found out when I got my communication game together, I found that most women didn't know how to communicate. They know how to pout and they can force you through other things. Like you can't trick me with no sex. Every woman in the world got a vagina. You're not gonna trick me with that. So my thing is I learned how to sexually control myself. So if a woman say, well, shit, I just withhold sex until he get his life together. Well, new fool for you, I can hold out way longer than you. And I ain't gonna cheat. Like, yeah, most dudes, they go out and cheat. They go out and cheat because they can't have a conversation with you. I can have a conversation. And I ain't gonna cheat on you, so you can't use that against me. He cheated on me. It's not that it was the communication, the no communication was the problem. But she'll say, if you cheat on her, she'll say, it was the cheating that ruined the rap. No, it was your fucking communication. So I don't cheat on them. I put it back on your communication. I'm gonna keep popping your boop, 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 boop. And you gonna have to take off them kids' glasses and come sit at the adult table. Most of them did not like it. Communicate, I don't wanna, well, go ahead. You can pout around, you can stomp, you can be around bitch like Kirk Franklin. I do not care. I do not care. You're gonna treat me like an adult because you said you like adult conversations. What I found out is people like adult conversations when it work in their favor. Remember when you was about 18 and your mama came and G-check you or your daddy come and G-check you and you was mad because you felt like an adult but you really didn't know nothing? Boy, you ain't know nothing at 18, but you thought you was so smart. Went out there and got fleeced by a low-budget motherfucker. Just fleeced. I can't believe, then they motherfucker be like, he tricked me. Tricked you? How? How? Like, you see most of this stuff while you dating, and you, nope, I don't want to see that. I know that you'll clean up your house, but guess what? Okay, let me put it on, because I used to give women advice, but I stopped giving women advice. My homegirl, she come to me, she said, I met this guy. And the women, they gonna pump him up. Pump it up. They gonna pump up every guy that they meet. But I know that you book smart. But in this relationship arena, if you giving up sex first, you already lost. Because that man ain't finna listen to you after he has sex with you. But so we talking. And she said, yeah, he got his own apartment. I said, what he got in his apartment? He got some furniture up in there? Said he got a TV, a stand, a Xbox, a chair in front of the Xbox, and a blow-up mattress. I said, how old is he? She said, 30. I say, 30. I say, where he work at? She say, he drive trucks. I say, what type of truck? Because shit, anybody drive truck, you can drive truck anywhere. So I say, he driving trucks? Trucks, wow. She say, oh, he drive the vans. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? And so she was like, oh, he drives the like the little vans. I said, oh, okay. Say he smoke weed? Because I knew she smoked. I said, did he smoke weed? She said, yeah. I said, well, let me tell you what your future gonna look like. Let me paint this out for you because you can't even see it yet. I said, so he work at a job where if somebody hit that van, he gonna have to go take a drug test, correct? She was like, yeah. I said, if he loses his job, what is his form of money? What's his plan B? She said, I don't think he had one. Say, first off, man ain't got no damn furniture in his house. He's 30 fucking years old. That's your first red flag. Nothing in your house. You don't got no pride in your house. The place where you come, you ain't got no pride in this place. The second thing is, you smoking weed at somebody else's job. If you had your own van and you were smoking weed and somebody hit you, you would not have to give yourself a drug test. But you working with somebody else. So since you working with somebody else and you smoking drugs, guess what? If he lose his job and he lose his apartment, where he gonna want to come stay, young lady? She said, with me. I said, are you trying to take care of a grown-ass man? She said, I said, is he worth it to be taken care of? Does it sound like he gonna make a great mate? She was like, not really. I said, why you staying with him? This man ended up being controlling as hell. Know why he controlling? Because he ain't got no fucking confidence. He ain't got no confidence they can make no more bread again. He ain't got no confidence of being a provider. He ain't got no confidence of adding security and safety to your life. He ain't got no confidence. You got it or you don't. So what he ended up trying to do is sever all her relationships with all of her friends so he could get her by herself. Put her ass in Goofy World. Like, it's Disney World, it's Goofy World. Everybody be looking like fucking Ronald McDonald in Goofy World. You sitting out there goofy as fuck, just boop, 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 boop. He the ringleader and got a whole bunch of clowns at the show. And you one of the fucking clowns. And I be seeing this shit, I just be like, okay, lady. And I say, hey, if you don't break up with this guy, it's gonna be harder and harder to do it as time go along. And everything that I told her came to pass. And then she started to believe what I was saying. It's not often that women be listening to what I be saying. But I'm telling you something from somebody who is what I call the good narcissist. That's what I wrote a book on. I done seen this game. I don't even hang around dudes like that because they ain't got no fucking confidence. My thing is, if women don't like you, I don't want to be around you like that. And men, hell, we be relationship dumb too, especially if a man is influenced by sex. Like if a man want to have sex with a woman, boy, I can't trust no man like that. No way. Because he ruled by sex. He ruled by his loins, which means his brain He's like, I don't need that. my penis, that's what's gonna get me through this life. These people will sell you out. They'll have sex with your damn wife if she offered. They ain't got, man, if a woman come up and say, hey man, snitch on that guy and I have sex with you, they'll do it in a second because they don't have no sexual discipline. And women be dating these guys with no sexual discipline. They be mad that they can't rein them in. You can't stop them from being who they are. You'll never stop a dog from being a dog. A dog is a dog by nature. You see a dog? Like, the difference between a human and a dog is we have a conscience. A dog just walk up to another dog, start smelling his ass. Big difference. Big difference. So you have to, in this relationship game, you gonna get tested. So it's tests. Just like in school, it's a test. But you're dealing with real people. You gotta look somebody in the face and say, yeah, out there, relationship working out, man, I'm gonna go ahead and do something else. That's hard. It's hard to tell somebody that they messing up. Like, hey man, before I got married, me and my wife had a talk. We had a talk because I'm not relationship dumb. This is what I need from you. And I said, what do you need from me to be safe and feel secure? She told me everything she needed. I told everything I needed. Anybody that deviate from this plan, your ass got the right to call me out and I got the right to call you out. Because we not relationship dumb. We not relationship dumb. Relationship dumb is when you see somebody do some shit that you do not like and you cannot call them. You can't call them on it. You know why you can't call them on it? Partly because you're a coward. I've been there before and let women run over me. And that's when I had to break out of my stop being a coward mode. Stop being afraid to lose somebody. Ooh, boy, if you're afraid to lose somebody, you finna get ran the fuck over. If you think somebody is better than you, if you think somebody giving you an opportunity to be with them, you already in a losing position. You done lost already. The test has been failed. You got an F. Because that person gonna use you because they know that you need them and they know that you're not gonna leave. Hey, like, oh, she relationship dumb. Like, I know women like tall guys. I'm 6'4". I know women like tall guys. So when I was single, I knew I just had to look half decent to be a part of the game. And I was like, okay, if I keep myself well manicured, I'm already tall, I'm gonna get what I get. I'm not relationship dumb. So when women was coming to me, I know a woman who valued herself versus a woman who just wanted to be with me because she wanted a tall man. I knew. Man, I'm getting women on first dates. I'm like, okay. I remember I was on the first date with this girl, man, beautiful woman. And the thing is, we have to get past this vanity trap. So I'm on a date with this woman and we talking. I say, so how do you feel about having children? Because for me, I'm gonna have some kids. It's gotta be an offspring of me. I'm beautiful. So I said, are you gonna be having any more kids? Because I knew she had already had a child. She was like, nah, I'm done with having children. She explained her reason. I understand that. I said, okay. So me sitting across the table, I want children. You don't want children. So you finna tell me what this relationship that we finna have is gonna be. Are we going to be fuck buddies? Or are we going to separate ways right now because that's the only way it's going to work, because that's how it's going to end in the end anyways. We just going to separate. So either we going to do it now or just we going to fuck until it's time to not fuck no more. And guess what she agreed to? Let's be the F buddies. Let's do that. And then the day came when she just couldn't take it no more. She knew I wasn't coming up off my stoop. That's when she said, okay, I got to get on. But the thing is, once you explain to a woman what the situation is, she'll be better equipped to deal with it. But if you just sit there in gray area land, or I call goofy land, or goofy world, they got all types of different facilities across the world. They got goofy land, goofy village, goofy world, everywhere. So you're going to have to start being more direct about your relationships. Be more intentional. If you're looking for a husband, say, hey, I'm looking for a husband. I'm telling you, a dog, he ready to sniff your ass. But a man, he gonna wanna try to get to know you to understand if this is a good fit or not. Y'all be wanting these dogs, and then you come up with fleas, and then you blame the fleas on the dog. He a dog. If ain't nobody told him how to clean himself, shit, he gonna have fleas. So, and for men, get some sexual discipline about yourself. When you have sexual discipline about yourself and every woman know that they can't have you, they can't slut you out, man, it's a different type of feeling, man. Women start treating me different. I start gaining women friends, and they would just put their friends like, ooh, I got a good man for you. Girl, I got Apache around that girl. Apache, a good man. Why? Because I wasn't having sex with her. I wasn't having sex with the girl in question. And I didn't have sex with none of her friends. So she'd have a good friend. She'd be like, I'm going to put you with a good man. Come meet this man. It's a big difference. When you sit out there and you act willingly ignorant to what's going on, willingly ignorant shit starts happening to you. When you're not direct about your relationships, when somebody does something to you and you don't say nothing, you be like, oh, I'm gonna let it slide. Or I have a homeboy, man, he about to be married, and he needed some advice from me. And he was like, man, you know, my wife did something, I ain't really say nothing about it. And then 6 months later, I did something wrong, and she called me on it. I tried to bring up what she did 6 months later. I said, I said, you had your chance 6 months ago. The argument now is not about 6 months ago. It's about you. I said, but you were being a coward, and you didn't want to have the argument. Because, yeah, you're going to have an argument. You telling the woman she doing something wrong, she going to think about all other shit she doing right. She going to be like, nope, I don't want to hear none of that. No. I don't give a fuck about her being mad. Tell her that shit. Tell her that stuff that you did that was bothering you that she did. Tell it to her. You're trying to save the marriage. You don't give a fuck about no feelings. You're trying to save a marriage. If this can help her be a better wife, why not tell her? Because you're telling her about you. You're not telling her about everybody else out in the world. You're telling her about you. So be direct. Be intentional about this game, broski. Like you was intentional about college when you was in history class and they was telling you about Manifest Destiny and the Louisiana Purchase. All this stuff in this relationship, it makes sense too. Who his mama is very important. Is he a son husband? You probably need to figure that out before you marry him, because guess what? You gonna be his wife on paper, but his mama is his wife. You are a girlfriend wife. I see so many girlfriend wives be mad. But you ain't look at who his mama was. Like asking a man, did he grow up with his father in his life? It's a great question. Because if he didn't, there's some shit he lacking. Some shit he lacking, especially if he didn't have no great positive male role models. There's some shit you lacking. If a woman had a mama who was a hater, it's good to ask about that. Like, oh, so you got a terrible relationship with your mom. Your mom wasn't nurturing? Stuff that you need to ask. Like, I ask women on first dates, hey man, I asked them, first off, oh, excuse me. But anyways, I would ask women 2 questions. Hey, you having any more kids? And then the second question would be, are you breastfeeding? If you're not breastfeeding, we out of there. Because the food that come up out your chest is free. What, you thought you had them breasts to show off to your motherfucking friends? No way. That's just to feed children. So I would ask a woman, are you breastfeeding? That's a good question. Ain't buying no motherfucking milk when you got the milk on your chest. Get out of here. These are great questions. But if you're relationship dumb, you don't want to ask them because you're scared to lose people. I ain't scared to lose nobody. I was not scared to lose my wife. I was telling her everything about me. I'm trying to run you the fuck off, actually. Because if you deal with me, you're gonna be dealing with a whole bunch of stuff. It just come with me. Got a big personality. I'm gonna say some stuff that's probably gonna piss off some shit, and they're gonna come look at you. It's part of the game. So, hey man, what I'm trying to tell you is that book smart ain't got nothing to do with this relationship stuff over here. And you can be relationship dumb, thinking that you book smart, that it's gonna translate. And then you're gonna end up with a whole bunch of busters in your life because you ain't learned that this game is different than this game.